Hi folks, welcome to another one. I just finished watching Italy versus Wales in this other pub. Yo, what a game! What a game! What a game! Oh, what a game! Really impressive, full of quality, full of entertainment and energy. It was played in Italy, in the Stadio Olimpico, in Roma, Italia. Viva Azzurro! So this game starts very well. It starts very well. It starts very well. But it started with Wales conceding the first penalty for holding on, and from this penalty, Italy go for touch. But when they throw in from a line out from that touch, Wales steal their line out, so they turn over the ball. First mistake from Italy, conceding a set piece line out. Wales are doing very well now they're getting advantage on the contact zones, on the collisions. They're using a lot of one-man carries around the fringes with a lot of energy. Good leg drives, low good leg drives. I think it's what they call Warren Ball. I think it's called Warren Ball actually, because of the manager, Warren Gatland. There's a lot of this one-man pick and run around the fringes, poking holes in the Italian defense. And you can see early on, Italy is just retreating. When a team is going to be in trouble, you see it very early on that this team is going to be in trouble. This team is not prepared for these tactics. And you could see that Italy were not ready for the tactics that they were going to face for the full 80 minutes. Early on, they were getting rattled. They were getting really pushed back by Wales. The Welsh play puts Italy on a back foot, and as a result, they are retreating, and they finally concede a penalty. And of course, it's in front of the post, and Wales go for a kick, and they kick for 3 points, the first 3 points of the game for Wales. Italy tried to play as usual from deep, but they concede a knock-on due to the Welsh defense. Again, Wales have improved in their defense. They look very different from what I was seeing in the first 2 rounds of the Six Nations. They look more improved. They're different. I didn't think Warren Gatland was gonna have an effect so quickly. They look different. They look like the old Wales that we know in the rugby world. Wales, one of runners, are a threat. After a few phases, while they are attacking Italy, Rhys Webb, their number 9, kicks off a ball over the Italian wall, Italian defense wall, and the Italian backline allows this ball to run and to land inside the 22. And you know how a rugby ball ends. You're not supposed to allow a rugby ball to land. If it's kicked, if it comes from the top, you're supposed to catch it, especially inside your own 22. The Italians allow this ball to bounce, and when it goes up and then it comes down, it lands on it bounces, and then it lands on Rio Dyer, a Welsh winger, who collects the ball and goes over and scores a beautiful try for Wales. You see, it's a try out of nothing from just Rhys Webb being amazing. He was really impressive in this game, Rhys Webb, the number 9. He's old, but he's very experienced. He showed his class in this game. Was really impressed by him. So it's a try for Wales. Early on in the first 8 minutes, they scored this try. Again, Wales continue with their onslaught. These one-off runners carrying heavily on the fringes, poking these holes on the Italian defense. The Italians are struggling. They are just retreat. They don't know what to do. I don't think they know. I don't think they came to this game expecting Wales to be this good. Yeah, they were not expecting this to come from Wales. The Welsh were very good. The carries, their forwards, you could see that they were well drilled. They knew what they were doing. They knew where the weaknesses were going to be from the Italian defense. Then there's a scrum after this. Italy win a scrum penalty inside the Welsh 22. And of course, they have to kick. It's in front of the post, and they opt to kick for the 3 points. through their number 9, Vani. Close to the 19th minute, Italy attempt to attack from their own half, as they usually do. The Italians, we know them; they like attacking from their own half, but then through their attack, the ball goes loose, and Liam Williams, Wales number 15, picks up the ball, the loose ball, and beats a few defenders to go crash over the Italian try line to score a try for Wales. Again, it's an unforced error from the Italians. Doing the same, well, it's their tactic to play from deep, but this time again doesn't work because I feel like Wales had done their homework on them, and they conceded the penalty through this error from that aggressive Wales defense. So after the first quarter, the score becomes Italy 3, 15 Wales. Wales are opening this gap now, and in a test match, once you're not supposed to allow a team to open that much of a gap in terms of points. I've written that Italy again are struggling with the aggressive defense from the Welsh. They are very come off the line very aggressively, not giving the Italians any time to make those nice passes they usually make in games. Italians try again to initiate another promising attack from a line out just outside the Welsh 22, but fail to score because they considered a turnover 5 meters away from a Welsh try. It's a mistake from the Italians. Again, it's another good homework done by Wales. They know the Italians are going to come at them, but they've done their homework on the breakdown. They make sure that they don't allow them to retain the ball on the breakdown. So the Welsh guys, the Welsh Lucies were just flooding the breakdown, slowing down the ball, not allowing the Italians to have that continuity in their attack. It's really hurt the Italians in this game. You could see from the start, but the Italians are going to suffer here. The Italians again start another attack from their own half, making great on and off runs, off the ball, on and off the ball. You know how they are, how they play on and off the ball. Those runs they make the Italians. They are trying to catch the Welsh defense off, not aligned, but they knock the ball over the Welsh try line. So they get close to the Welsh try line. They reach over the Welsh try line, but then the player doesn't count the ball well, so it's a knock-on from the ref. They should have scored there. I wrote that they should have scored. From that, they made it's a nice, well formed attack. It's very brilliant, it's very quality, but it lacked those finishing touches. So they should have scored here. They lacked that ruthlessness when they're close to the try line of Wales, and it's gonna come back to hurt them really later. So a few minutes before the half-time, Wales drive a maul 5 meters outside the Italian try line, and it gets collapsed. It's a good maul from Wales with Ken Owens behind with the ball, but Canone collapses the maul cynically. You can't do that in a rugby match. You can't do cynical fouls, and the ref gives Canone number 8, the Italian number 8, a yellow card, and as a result, by law, if you give a yellow card close to try line, you give a yellow card, you have to give a penalty try. So the Welsh get a penalty try from this. Again, it's easy points from Italians. It's easy points giving the Wales these easy points, making it very easy for Wales. So the teams go to half-time. The score is Italy 3, Wales 22. It's cooking very well, this game. I'm looking forward to the second half. So they return from the sheds in the second half. The second half starts with another good Italian attacking flair, giving Wales some problems in the second half. And then they go on to score a beautiful try, the Italians, through Negri. It's promising from the Italians. It's promising, and I'm thinking, okay, they're going to make a comeback. They're going to do something here. The game is coming back alive, and the fans are helping them. The noise in the Stadio Olimpico. They're trying, but this is very much short-lived because they concede another yellow card through Bruno. It's very disappointing from the Italians. You're doing so well, and discipline lets you down. A top test side does not give away these kind of penalties and these yellow cards in these critical moments in a game. Italians they don't look very organized in this game. They looked very disorganized. They were not themselves. Well, they were themselves, just that they couldn't deal with the Welsh tactics. and Wales attack inside their own half, and in that attack, Rhys Webb makes a break in the Italian line. He makes a break, a good run, and in his support on his right, it's Faletau, number 8 of Wales. Faletau is looking for the ball, is calling on him, pass the ball, and Rhys Webb looks on his right, sees Faletau, makes the pass to him. Faletau makes a nice catch, goes over to score a beautiful try for Wales. Wales. That's when the Italians looked like they're gonna come back from the game. The Wales strike. It's just a proper test match. But now I'm thinking Italy are gone after this score. I'm thinking Italy are gone because the score becomes Italy 10 and Wales 29. Wales look very composed. They look very lethal, well organized. You know, they are gonna hit someone here. Italy must look out, or else is yakalala. Around minute 60, Italy are losing confidence. They are knocking a lot of balls, making mistakes, knock-ons. The body language of the players, the heads are dropping. Biji is not Biji. Oh, their captain, the loose forward, is making a lot of noise. Also, I don't like how he was making a lot of noise with the referee. The Italian captain needs to look at how he communicates with the referee. You can't be shouting at the referee like that. They look rattled. They just look very disorganized here, the Italians. They try again to make a comeback, the Italians, but the Welsh defense is not giving them an inch. The Welsh defense is so resolute. It's so resolute. Incredible. They try multiple times to make a comeback, but they fail to convert the opportunities into points. Up until they get this nice opportunity from a scrum where inside the Welsh 22, when from the scrum they take it out and they score from a clearly well rehearsed set move. Beautiful. So I'm thinking, okay, the Italians may make another comeback again. I don't know. There's always hope most in a game. But they lack the composure to score. When they get opportunities, either they knock the ball, or they don't protect their own ball, or they make silly mistakes, obstructions. You know, they are not the concentration levels drop from the Italians, and you don't do this in a top test match like this one. You're supposed to stay composed. Top test sides know how to control a game. They know how to stay in the game. Not these mistakes that the Italians are making here. Too many errors, too many mistakes. Couldn't adjust enough to deal with the worst tactics. They were caught lacking, the Italians. You could see they were caught cold. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know what to deal with the tactics of Wales. So I want to say congratulations to Wales. They won the game. Final score was Italy 17, Wales 29. Wales played well. Bravo. I think I can say they are back because they really impressed me here. I didn't think they were going to play this well. I think Warren Catalan is cooking something again there at Wales. They really impressed me. Well done to them. Great work. Thanks a lot. Enjoy evening. Thank you.